Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Have you ever felt like you were alone? Just think about that for a moment. Like, no matter what you did, no matter what you do, no matter what you think you're going to do, you just feel alone. Well, I know that feeling very, 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 very absolutely well. I remember vividly when I first felt alone. It was back in my transition stage, when I used to be quote unquote the bad boy, walking away from the bad boy lifestyle, of the drug dealing and, being a gang member. And I went to my homeboys and I was like, hey, let's just stop this stuff and, do what's right, get a regular job. And, one of them had like two girls on each arm, was like, what, cuz? You know what? And just laughing at me. But deep inside, I just knew that I wanted something different. I wanted the path that we were on was going to get us all in trouble. And I wanted us to all like change together so that we can try a new path, right? Again, I wanted us to work together to try a new part. I don't think you hear me. I wanted us as a whole, I wanted us as a team to work together, so that we can try something new. And it didn't work out that way. They didn't see what I saw. They didn't feel what I felt. And they were not willing to understand what I wanted. So at that moment is when I felt alone. I felt like, oh my God. Like, I'm thinking I have a great idea for all of us, but it was just my own thought. And I did not know how to relate that to them so that we can all move on the same, accord. So now fast forward till today, it's the same kind of stuff, like, the need to like do things with other people. And so now I have just realized that we have been, I don't use the word program, but I think we've been taught to be dependent on other people. We need to attach ourselves to certain things. So whether it is a car club, right? So back in the day, I used to have a lowrider, right? So if I can be part of a lowrider club, we're cool, right? Or going to church, right? You're part of a church group, or whatever kind of higher power you're a part of, or you have, the bad girls, the girls that are, that fly, that got it going on, it's a group, or like me when I used to be in the gang, it's a group, or just anything, like you have to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or be married it's always, we have to attach to something. We have to be connected to something, but never ever really been taught how to be connected to ourselves. So then our self-worth is dependent on somebody else and their opinion, right? Or our self-esteem is dependent on what somebody else thinks and feels about us. Not necessarily us by ourselves, but what others think about us. Or our self-value, I need for you to tell me what my value is, because I don't know what my value is within myself. So we are dependent on so many outside things for ourselves individually. And I'm like, wow. I mean, think about it. We are not hurt because we want to just hurt and feel this pain within ourselves. Our hurt and pain is caused by other people. I mean, think about it. So therefore, then our happiness then has to be because of other people. Well, if you can love me, oh my God, I'll be so happy. If you can like my new car or my new shoes or my new nails, man, that'll make me feel so great. If you can notice my hairdo, check it out. Did you see it? Oh my God, I'll be so happy. And so we depend on so much from other people and never, ever, ever depending on ourselves. And so we get hurt and we stay hurt. And our mind is always wondering and wondering and wondering, like, why? Why can't this person be there for me? Why can't this person like me? When I'm down and out, they're not there. But if I have some money, if I have this cool idea to do something, oh, everybody comes. It's just like even in the physical aspect, right? If you say, hey, let's hang out and spend some time together, that's hard to do. Maybe you say, hey, let's do some physical action. Oh my God, okay, yeah. And it's like, so my point is, it's that time. It is now and that time to know that you within yourself, it's beyond amazing, right? It's beyond cool, because I think that a lot of people also think the way you think. They might not say it, they might not show it, but they allow the outwardness of things to be the reason how they're existing and flowing, you know. But we are not individually like content, at peace, and happy and whole, right? So let's look at that for a moment. Let's just look at that. Can we get rid of all of those different things? You know, I'm not saying just dump them and cut them. I'm not saying cut them, but if we can look at it and know that at the end of the day, it's still us. It is still you, right? It is still you that have to do these things to make it. So if that's the case, then let's grab ourselves, look at ourselves, and be like, you know what? I am awesome. What? I am valued. Yeah. I am worthy of a person. No doubt about that. You know? And in that way, you can have a different mindset, a different attitude on how you move, you know, on how you operate and how you function and how people view you. You know, but until then, you'll be depending on somebody else and you continue to be hurt. You don't want to be hurt by nobody else. If anything, you want to hurt yourself. But the thing is, it's harder for you to hurt yourself when you're content within yourself, when you understand that you are amazing, you are a gift to society, right? You have so much to offer to everyone else around you. Once you're whole and you're complete and you're like, yes, you know what I mean? So that's my little guy and he's awesome. Anyway, so that's just my thought process, you know. You don't have to feel alone anymore. You don't have to. I mean, think about it. You've laid in the bed, racking your brains. Your mind is running 1,000 miles per hour, just, you know, and you get worked up. You get frustrated because you're always constantly thinking. And then the hurt, you know, just keeps getting deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. All because we've been taught to be dependent on somebody else and not ourselves. So it's time to put a little value in ourselves. It's time, you know, to know that, you know what I'm saying, that you're all of that and a bag of chips. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. And watch how everything else changes. Watch how your mindset changes. Watch how when you move, when you walk, it's like a glide. It's like this energy of excellence. And people then will gravitate to you. But because you know your value and your worth, oh man, you know, they earn their way to get in, to connect with you. They want to be around you. You know, and people will be around you and you don't have anything, absolutely nothing. You're not showing off your cars or your money or your material things or your home or whatever. You're not showing off any of that stuff. You're not. It's just you. Just you. That is so excellent that people just want to be around it. And it's beautiful. You know, because think about it. When you're tied to your money, when you're tied to your homes, when you're tied to your cars, well, you know, everyday life, things happen. So let's say you lost your home to foreclosure. Then what? You know, that should not make you or break you, but people get hurt. If your car gets repoed because you lost your job, oh my God, it's like, I can't drive this ugly car because, you know, I need this so people can look at me and like me. You know, when you're tied to these different things, it's still you that have to deal with you. So my thing is, those things should not have to make you. They shouldn't. You make those things. You make those things excellent because you have it on or you have it. But those things don't make you. Those things don't define who you are. You know? And that way you can really enjoy life and enjoy the things that you do have. All right? Share your comments, share your thoughts, share your opinions as well too. You know? Let's get this ball rolling and having our own mindsets better than what it was 5 minutes ago. All right? Have a good day. One love. Big hugs. Peace. Till next time already.